Title: Unexpectedly Expecting. Chapter 1: The Night of All Nights. Nora Thompson felt an unfamiliar fizz of excitement as she entered the Crooked Martini, a bar where the vibrant energy seemed to dance off the walls. Her week had been long and painstakingly arduous at the PR firm, each client presenting problems bigger than the last. Tonight was all about escaping that reality. With Mia already at the table, lively and animated as if she hadn't clocked the same exhausting hours, Nora immersed herself in their friends' enticing tales of dating adventures. Mia's laughter was infectious and Nora felt herself relaxing, letting the stories wash over her like a soothing balm. Their favorite bartender, Sam, served up the usual, a Lost on Fifth Avenue, a concoction that was a delightful mystery both in ingredients and effect. Nora took solace in its potent promise to offer some form of temporary amnesia for her work troubles. Enter Jake, tall, confidently awkward, and much to Nora's amusement, outrageously charismatic. He made his way through the crowd with the practiced ease of someone who thrived on social interactions. His tousled hair gave him a roguish appeal, and the easy grin that followed him was hard not to notice. Performing an overly exaggerated bow as he plopped down next to Nora, Jake immediately proved himself to be more than just a handsome face. "Mind if I join your orbit for the night?" he asked with a playful wink, setting the tone for an unexpected evening. As they conversed, Nora discovered that Jake had a penchant for witty repartee, matching her dry humor effortlessly. Their banter flowed with a natural ease, and the laughter they shared was genuine. The chemistry between them was as palpable as the libations that fueled the evening, soon turning the ordinary bar visit into one of those rare nights that linger long in memory. Chapter 2: Morning Misunderstandings. A delicate beam of sunlight sneaked through the blinds, landing squarely on Nora's face. Her head throbbed gently, a souvenir from the previous night's indulgences. She sat up abruptly, realizing she was in an unfamiliar room, her mind racing to piece together the fragmented memories of the night before. A quick scan of the room confirmed there was no sign of the mysterious Jake, but she found a hastily scribbled note on the bedside table. A humorous post-it, it read, "Great night. Lost my dignity but found a toothbrush. Jay." Admiring his humor even in absence, Nora tucked the note into her purse. She dressed quickly, her cheeks tinged with an inexplicable mix of embarrassment and contemplation. As she made her exit, she couldn't shake the feeling that the night had been significant beyond its obvious adventure. The familiar chat of city life greeted her as she walked down the bustling street, the sound and the energy of it grounding her in the reality she was returning to. Her phone buzzed with a text from Mia, who was eager for a morning-after breakdown of events. But as Nora composed her response, she found herself at a loss for words, her finger hesitating over the screen. But beneath the surface banter, a stir of unanticipated emotion brewed. Chapter 3: The Revelation. Life resumed its usual pace, and in the weeks that followed, the night with Jake started to feel more like a vivid dream than reality. But Nora couldn't shake the increasing wave of fatigue that settled over her. The lateness of her period set alarm bells ringing, although she brushed off the initial signs. Eventually, driven by persistent intuitive nudges and a sense of responsibility, Nora took a pregnancy test. When it returned positive, her world stopped. The reality dawned that she was pregnant, and likely from her single tryst with Jake. She tested a second, then a third time, each confirming the news she struggled to grasp. The air in the room seemed thicker, harder to breathe. Her mind raced with questions and worries, none louder than the undeniable fact that her life was about to change dramatically. After a call to Mia, between gasps and declarations of disbelief, Nora found herself a little more centered. Mia's support, delivered with her trademark flair and unwavering loyalty, cemented the acceptance burgeoning quietly within Nora. "I've got to find him," Nora stated, realizing that with this revelation came not just responsibility but a need for transparency.